He picked a target very early on in his rowing career that he wanted to make the first 8. He wrote it up on his whiteboard in his room, and he just, all the steps that it was going to take to get there. Being stronger, being fitter. And my wife and I stood back and watched and thought, wow, I don't even do that. Or, it's quite incredible.
My name is Christensen. I am at PAC in Year 11. I'm in Watsford and I stroked the winning first 8 head of the river crew. Outside of school, my main passions are definitely rowing and footy. I enjoy watching rowing, doing rowing, and footy. I enjoy watching it and playing it as well. Yeah, they're the 2 things that I'm really passionate about. Definitely. I do play chess on Thursdays as well, every second Thursday, just as a bit of fun.
Attending Prince Alfred College has been a game changer for Nick. He's a very curious kid, and I think that school has really absorbed him into the ether, be it academic or the sporting life of the school. And just watching him evolve, everything from chess club to the way he commits to the rowing. He's incredibly focused kid. He's determined. He's someone who's coachable, and I find that he's often seeking advice from people. And I think he's a good friend. I've seen him sort of evolve into a really good mate.
I think I have a really good group of mates who always support me towards my goal, whether that's not pulling up to a gym session or maybe eating something I shouldn't be eating before a big race. They're always really supportive, and sometimes they don't do it nicely, but I think that's good for me, in all honesty, sometimes. But I'm really appreciative of the way that they're able to, just chat to me and tell me if I'm doing the right thing or not.
We as a family have moved quite a bit until this point. We've lived in China, New Zealand, various parts of Australia for long periods, and watching Nick adjust to each of those different cultures. And then at one point, he could speak quite fluent Chinese there when we were coming out of China. So there was just watching him adapt to each of those environments and taking a little bit with him to the next thing has been really interesting to watch.
One thing that I worked really hard at, and it didn't come easily, was my schoolwork. I definitely struggled at the beginning, and I guess since coming to PAC, I've had a lot of support around me, and I think that's really helped me become a bit more successful in my schoolwork.
Just that he sets goals, and he with fierce determination, he chases those goals. It's something that I admire, definitely, watching him do that. He eats very healthy. He's a healthy individual. He doesn't stray. When we have Christmas and stuff like that, he sticks to his original task, and he picked a target very early on in his rowing career that he wanted to make the first 8, which is the highest team in the boat club. And he wrote it up on his whiteboard in his room, and he just, all the steps that it was going to take to get there, being stronger, being fitter, erg times and things like that. And he just motored them down year by year, month by month. And he didn't stray from that. And I think that was something that I stood back, and my wife and I stood back and watched and thought, wow, I don't even do that. Or it's quite incredible.
One thing that motivates me to sort of better myself every day is my dad. Seeing him wake up every morning and sort of go to the gym, or just, up early working, definitely something that motivates me. He's always working for me, and I think just that really helps me sort of, well, if he can do it, well then so can I. And he's a really good role model just to have. The moment that I'm probably most fond of is Head of the River. I had dreamt of it since I was in year 8, and it's just been something that I've always wanted to achieve.
Oh,
And
I think the PAC
Princes
just have got their nose in
have
front.
caught them.
Yeah.
Maybe even past them.
Oh, it's a canvas. There's a canvas in this.
Taking the rating up now.
Can they do it?
There's danger here. They've left poor old Scotch in their wake, I'm afraid. So
Yeah.
it's a two-boat race down to the line now. Saints
Oh,
in the
PAC
blue and
a little
white.
bit out front.
Princes in the red and white. I think Princes are in front.
Princes,
Up to
I reckon they're
36,
up to half a length.
And they've
Extending their lead.
gone past Saints. One of the Saints boys is in the 3-seat. He's a goner. So Saints are finished. Princes are going to win this. They're rowing
coming
away
out
from
to a
Saints now. The Saints boys have.
Ending the Saints dynasty.
Just crossing that line and having all that stress and anxiousness just leave my body was probably one of the best feelings I've ever had, and yeah, I'd do anything to go back to that exact moment, and yeah.
That's you! Yes!
I think Watsford definitely has the connotation of being an underdog house, and I think our leaders, Ollie and James, are doing a really good job of sort of pumping the house up, and I think that showed in the Spirit Cup. I think that sort of underdog mentality is really good for Watsford, and I think it sort of come off on me in a way. Well, when we were going to the river, we were a bit of an underdog, and just sort of having that and being able to go, well, there's no pressure on me, doesn't matter if I win, doesn't matter if I lose, I've got nothing to lose, and just being able to go and commit to something with that mindset is really, really helpful. One person who's had a really big impact on me is Tim Hennessy. He's been with me for almost my entire rowing journey. He's a very calm person as well. You never really see him raise his voice. And I think the way he conducts himself is really inspiring. Definitely with rowing, I want to make a state team. That's something I want to do. And there's so many untapped opportunities out there, such as, you know, American regattas, Henley Royal Regatta, and not even winning one or just like going there just for the experience would be amazing. But outside of school and rowing, I definitely want to sort of get into an engineering degree after school. I think that's sort of where my mind's at and something I'm pretty interested in.
We used to go around the house and have to protect all of the electrical sockets, because as a 2-year-old he would run around the house, you know, decoupling and recoupling the electrical sockets. So things weren't working or they were working, and we'd always know that Nick had been playing around, quite a dangerous activity. But it sort of showed his curiosity, and we tried to feed that, you know, as much as we could. And similar, we used to go for a walk around the block, and he would go and read all the water meters of all the different houses. So definitely showed his analytical side early.
So when it comes to co-curriculars, the things I most enjoy are the mateships and bonds that I form. I think the people in that boat who we broke the drought, I think those are going to be my friends for the rest of my life, and just in 20, 30 years we'll be able to go out for a coffee or whatnot, and yeah, we'll be able to reminisce of those good times.
If Nick was to watch this in 5 or 10 years time, I'd say, hi Nick, love you mate, but I'd also say trust yourself, trust the journey that you're on, and just continue to look back on, you've got the answers inside you, but don't be afraid to ask for help. I think that would be something I'd say to him. It is something I would say to him. Yeah, there you go.
I hope that others can take away the fact that I set my mind to a goal and I was just able to persist, and I didn't stop at anything until I got there. And yeah, if people were to take anything away from what I've done, and my rowing journey, I think that's definitely one of them. Yeah.